Love Island Review, episode 9. Callum, have you fallen while scaffolding and hit your head? You absolutely said that Becky with the good hair was hot. I thought you were the honest one. All of these men are just liars. Wow, this show has me sounding like a woman. I should have knew Callum didn't make sense when he said he was a scaffolder that's afraid of pigeons. He's the type of guy to say he's afraid of being with an insecure girl and then get with who he's with now. Shaughna, let's stay on you for a while. Who hurt you? Why is this always happening to me? It's a game show where new gal come in and test relationships. It's called Love Island. I don't know if you've heard of it. You've been in the villa for 2 weeks. You are laying it on thick. I don't know why you're going on like say Callum's proposed. He ain't even proposed the toast. There's nothing that looks more humid than watching you trying to play it cool. Your top lip wobbles like a Beyblade. The only reason Callum ain't left you yet is because he's laid back in the bed with Becky with the good hair. Give it 4 more episodes, you guys are done. Shaughna just approaches relationships like it's a war. Even as she talked to Becky with the good hair, we must cut them off at the rear and give the enemy nowhere to retreat to. And leave Naz alone? About why couldn't I just like Naz? How do you know Naz would like you? He probably would because he has less options than a man with multiple life sentences in solitary confinement. But still, you don't know he would be on it for a fact. Mike, I know a couple dons that live near that villa that will run down on you. Number 1, why are you promising Shaughna you will tell her if Callum does anything? There is a code. If you see Connor climbing a scaffolding made of gyal, lips in every single one of them on the way up, and Shaughna says, what happened today? You say what happened today is that it was Wednesday, and that's it. Anytime you're talking to Shaughna about your boy, the only thing not lying is her hips. What happened to bro code? And what do you owe Shaughna? Not to mention you still had your batty out at the start of this episode. Not to mention it's looking like you and Leanne have problems. You two being together is the only reason I've excused half of this stuff, because we're trying to do something. You think I'm out here singing sitting in a villa in Africa when they don't need a tan, they need that black love for no reason. Bro, you better wheel and come again. Work it out with that mahogany mistress, or I'm gonna get fully into why you felt the need to fly into Connor G's arms like you ain't a good 14 to 16 stone of man, or why your hip to batty coordinations were so good in that last challenge, and why have they got Leanne eating a banana on national television? We are trying to do something. I didn't believe that Thanos Connor only beat 12 girls until this episode, when he asked Sophie if she had kissed Colgate Connor and she denied it. As a guy with low numbers myself, I watched his innocence die. Welcome to adulthood, Big Connor. There were gal out there that lied to literally avoid an awkward conversation. And don't worry, they make me sick too. They live above the law of facing their own decisions. Instead, they deem themselves unworthy of having to deal with something so lowly as awkwardness, and will hate you for calling them out on it. Sophie, I don't rate it at all. I can tell you the type of chick that's late to something and then completely unapologetic. If you lipsed him, just say it, or tell a better lie. Tell him you was trying to brush your teeth with his teeth, trying to get some of the whiteness to rub off on yours, and then you have the audacity to say you always have his back. Psh, we've seen what you do behind people's backs. Anyway, Connor, don't worry. That's 1 down. Now play tonsil hockey with the rest of them.